All right, hey everybody, this is Terez, Paylor. I'm with my guys. I got Blair, Kerkhoff here. We got Sammy Mellinger, and we got Big G, the big guy, Vahe, Gregorian. Stars team is out here. Chiefs coming off a season-opening win. I don't know if we expected it to be quite this way down here in Houston with big number 99 kind of eating, feasting, and getting his. But this was a pretty complete win as far as Chiefs winning this thing thoroughly. I don't think the 27-20 score kind of summed up this game. I don't think it's an accurate reflection of the way this game ended up going. But you are watching 3 and Out, but you got 4 people for the first time. That's okay though. This is gonna be 1, 2, 3 and out. See how we make that work? It's a team effort. It's a team effort, and we're having a lot of fun out here. And you know what? I remember last time I went to Vahe first, and I said I would get you on the next time. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna give it to Blair.
Wow.
I'll take it to Blair.
I'll take it.
Let's start us off, Blair. What do we got?
I'm gonna go with
give us your take from this game.
Let's go with the first defensive snap of the game for the Chiefs. Justin Houston pushes the right tackle into Brian Hoyer, who throws a floater that Marcus Peters, on his first snap in the NFL, picks off and sets the Chiefs up at the 13-yard line. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. It's 7-0. A few minutes into the game, I thought that set the tone for the game. And you got to feel great for Marcus Peters to have a play like that to open his NFL career. And I'll tell you what really impressed me about him after the game when we talked to him about it. All he did was talk about Justin Houston, the play he made. So here's a rookie in his first game, first play, big time, and he makes a veteran move by crediting Justin Houston. I thought it was pretty cool.
Marcus Peters gets it. That's a great take, my man. I'm going to go to Sammy now. I'm going to see if Sammy can bring it. Let's go. What you got?
Well, the first one is Brian Hoyer spent the rest of the game proving he didn't need help to throw a bad pass, whether Justin Houston was in his face or not. But my biggest takeaway, there's 2 of them, both having to do with the same thing, which is the offensive line. I thought, to me, I just couldn't stop thinking about Eric Fisher and the reports, including by our Terez Paylor here, that he asked out of the starting lineup. High ankle sprains. Some were questioning whether that was a J.J. Watt kind of flu. But either way, it's a bad look. Watt flu, yes. Either way, it's something that the Chiefs are going to have to continue to manage, and that's what I wrote about in the column. But I do think that the offensive line deserves some talk in another respect, and that's that they held up pretty well. Yeah. I mean, Watt got 2 sacks, and I think he had some pass defenses and stuff like that, but he didn't dominate the game. He certainly didn't make like the game-changing field position switching play that he's and it wasn't just Watt. I mean, they got Vincent Wilfork in the middle. They got Jadavion Clowney. I mean, that is a really hard defensive line to go up against, especially when you've got Ja Reed, who signed like a half hour before the game, basically has no practice reps during the week, and now he's going up against Watt. I would say 80% of the snaps there. I mean, Watt's no dummy. He was going against the new guy.
Was it 80? I mean, it might have been. It felt like 92. Yeah. I mean, he was just there all the time.
So that, I mean, we've spent so much time talking about the offensive line, a lot of times in critical terms. So 2 thumbs up to how they performed today.
Absolutely. Vahe, what do you got for us?
Well, I'll play off that a little bit, but sort of funnel it into the day Travis Kelce had, which all is kind of encapsulated in that 42-yard touchdown, not just because it showed the scheme that got him so wide open, but also because, if you recall, that was a play action, 7-step drop, and the line made it work. The line was part of that. I mean, it broke open pretty fast, but the real point here is that Kelce, the kind of game he had reflects what the addition of Jeremy Maclin brings to this team. Now you got 3 or 4 dimensions to this offense that on every tier you can threaten, and maybe they can see a little verticality with the horizontal version of the West Coast offense we've mostly seen. And Jeremy Maclin, if they give him that 39-yard catch, his numbers look a lot better today. But he was a factor in more ways than one.
Yeah, he was, and that's a great take, Vahe. And that leads to my take as I close this thing out, like Mo Rivera, Trevor Hoffman.
What about Greg Holland? You never mentioned Greg Holland because he's
I'm from Detroit. I don't know what a good closer looks like. Too many Tigers closers in my life. Listen, I think that's a great take, Von, because at the end of the day, this offense is kind of built in a tough way to defend now because you've got Jamal Charles. You guys saw the quick passes and the swing stuff. That's how they softened him up. Then it's the brawn, the muscle in the middle. Travis Kelce working your short to intermediate. Then it's Macklin working the edges and going up top. These guys can hurt you in the passing game at every single level, and they can hurt you on the sides of the field too. They can do it horizontally, and they can do it vertically. And they showed today they didn't even need a running game to get it going.
Yep.
That's the thing. The Texans shut down the run. They still got the passing game going. And you got to give Andy Reid credit. Like, this is what that offense is supposed to look like. The passing, the rhythm. Ball is out quick for the most part. Quick reads, that kind of thing. This is what it's supposed to look like, and this is why he was so happy to get a guy like Macklin, because now you need the trio to really get it going, and they've got that. You need the trio of skill guys, and they've got that with a quarterback entering his 3rd year in the system.
Yep.
This offense has a chance to be really good if the offensive line can keep improving, and they can even add the threat of the run, because we know Jamal can run it, but like, can offensive line block it? If they become decent run blockers, this young group, this offense has a chance to score a lot of points, guys. So, hey, as always, we appreciate you guys watching. Remember to go to kansascity.com to check out all your Chiefs news. We sent 4 guys out here to this game. Actually 5 counting our photographer. No one covers the Chiefs like us. So thanks for watching, and make sure you keep coming to the Star for all your Chiefs news. It's Terez, Paylor, Blair, Kerkhoff, Sammy Mellinger, Vahe, Gregorian. We'll see you guys back in Kansas City.